Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and it has been a couple of weeks. I've been fairly busy. We had the kids over. They came from Washington over here to Virginia, so pretty long flight for them. Got to see them for a few days and for Christmas, so that was awesome. And hopefully some good news with my son possibly coming over here. That would be awesome as well. So I'm looking forward to see if that metabolizes. And yeah, end of the year, last day before 2026. So happy New Year's to everybody. I hope 2025 was great, and I hope 2026 is going to be even better. Had some awesome cars come in over the year, and maybe I'll try to put some of the stuff together to see kind of the highlights of 2025 or something. I'll have to figure out how to do that. 2026 probably won't be as I won't spend as much money. How about that? I am on my path, a 20-month path to become debt-free. Yes, 20 months is it's a long journey. So I have a small budget for the Hot Wheels stuff, and so we'll kind of see, what comes in. Some of these have come in, were rather cheap, kind of stuff here. So I think two from eBay, one from Griffin. So appreciate that. Two of these might be the same, I'm thinking, if they're the right boxes. I did find something yesterday, another cool toys playset that I've never seen. Just happened to randomly pop up on eBay. Guy took an offer for it, which is good. Again, trying to stay within my budget. And so that is hopefully on its way here shortly. And I'll be able to do a video of that mail call as well. But pretty awesome piece. I've never seen this particular playset available for sale before. So and it is 30 years old. So pretty crazy to still find some some unique stuff. I know the playset stuff isn't usually shown as much as all the series cars and main lines and treasure hunts and all that kind of stuff. But they have some really cool cars in there, and they have some exclusive cars. And if you are a collector of the cars that are in those sets, those are, tough to get usually without buying the set for sure. So, but I can't wait to share that. Just another one to add to the cool toy stuff. I've got most of those kind of set up, working on trying to get them onto the website, and that way there's a reference for you guys to be able to track them down also. Or if you're just looking for the cars that are in those, that what cars come in them, because like I said, some of them are exclusive, and only in those play sets. And I would venture to say that they're definitely more rare than the 95 Treasure Hunt Camaro, even though it's not as sought after like that. But I can tell you the red Porsche P911 that comes in a Cool Toys that has a China base, that is definitely a rare car right there. So if you're a Porsche fan, P911 fan, Cool Toys playset has a China base that you won't get anywhere else. It's only in that playset. So some really awesome pieces that come out of stuff. So anyways, I've hyped it up enough for the Cool Toy stuff. I don't know, I'm just fascinated with that kind of things. I'm fascinated with finding stuff that I've never seen before, of course, and getting to be able to show you guys. So when that comes in, we will open that box up and I will go over what's in there. I don't know that the cars in there are exclusive to that set in this particular case, but we'll look at it and I'll do some more digging when it gets in. Or after, I guess, because I won't know, and I'm going to open it in front of you guys. But to see about, there is a Corvette, 97 Corvette in there, and there is a go-kart in there, and I don't know if there's going to be a base difference. So usually these are all made in China cars, and I'm pretty certain that the Corvette and the go-kart come in other play sets, and I still think those are China bases from those sets. But again, we'll find out. We'll find out together. How's that? All right, so first one from Griffin. I put out a request for a car on my Trying to Find Thursday. I'm pretty sure is where that came out of. And Griffin responded and was like, hey, I have this car. It's not in super great shape, but at least it's an example of it. I've never seen a mint one yet, so there's that to look forward to. And find it in a package. That would be super awesome. So if you have this car and in package and are on Facebook, let me know. I'd love to see what package it came in. But this is a Corgi, and he's packaged this nicely. Mercedes, or sorry, BMW 850i. There's several different variations of the 850i. And what's cool about this one is it does have the Hot Wheels logo. So you can see that right there. Like I said, not super perfect, but it is in good shape. It's certainly in better shape than the first one that I found, which may be in this box right here. We'll find out here in a little bit. So my lighting is all off, of course, because I've put stuff away. There we go, a little bit better look at it. I'm trying to remember, hold the car still. I know I fidget with the car. I'm always like boop, boop, doop, 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 moving it all around. Here we go. Here's a good look at the car. Slow it down, relax, breathe, whatever it takes. So here's the left side. These do have opening doors. It's kind of cool. And there's only like 5 or 6 variations of the BMW 850i Corgi that have a Hot Wheels base. There are others that are Corgis, and they come on a Hot Wheels Auto City card, but they still have a Corgi base. So, but we'll have to track down to see if there's any others. And they may have a Hot Wheels base. There may be a variation out there. There's certainly plenty of other cars that have both bases. So there could be some more out there, and I haven't seen this. I don't know. I think if you look on the wiki page, it's down at the bottom. It's not even in the regular part where they show the different variations, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, something that you don't see very often, which is my cup of tea. All right, next box here. Opened up. I really forgot what's in here, to be honest. Packaged nicely. Oh, I remember what's in here. This isn't from eBay. What did it say this is from? Oh yeah, Brandon. Dang, I should have looked at the package a little closer. All right, so here is, and this will stay on package because I have one loose. This is a Tough Radio Flyer wagon with the black spoiler. Most of those are chrome. I would say 99% of them are chrome. So, or 98, I don't know. There's not a lot. So Radio Flyer wagon with the black spoiler on the back. So he had that available on eBay, and he had this as well. I think that's the only things in here. No, there's one more in here. Hold on a second. Oh yeah. We'll go over that first. Here is still on that 57 Chevy. Still got a bunch to put in the website, but here is a variation, and I'm blanking on what it says. Big Kids. Oh yeah, SEMA. The SEMA 99 car. So it still has the side tampo as similar as the regular released one. But this does have a tampo on top. There we go. We will probably open that on Sunday, and then this will be added to the website, so you'll be able to see that variation. And here's the 5-pack. Super ecstatic about this one specifically for the dragster. It has 7 spokes. So there is a tougher Hot Wheels 500 there. The 57 Chevy's super common. Solaire's pretty common. And that Firebird Funny car down at the bottom, or side splitter, is also common, but that 7-spoke dragster is definitely not common. So I have one in a single pack, and now I have one in the 5-pack to confirm both the places that you could get it. And there you go. So you could be watching this Hot Wheels race team if you're a dragster fan for that 7-spoke wheel variation. So awesome. Thank you, Brandon. Of course, thank you, Griffin, for the BMW. All right, one more to open. This came from overseas. like I said, this is the first way I found this one, and shipping was kind of more than the car. Not probably about even, actually, I guess. But just make sure that what it is what I think it is. Packaged nicely in here too. Lots of cushion for it to be safe and sound, arriving from overseas. And here we go. Yep, definitely another variation, or the same variation, but another version. You can see this one is fairly rough condition. It does have that Hot Wheels base on it. So here are two of them. You can see the one I got from Griffin is in much better condition. But until I saw this one on eBay, I didn't know existed. So when I reached out, he had it also. So I will add the clean one onto Facebook. Facebook, well, I'll do that too, but onto the website. I already have a Corgi BMW 850i spot or casting on there, so that will be fairly easy to do. We'll get pictures of that probably today, and then I'll put them on eBay on Facebook as well. This kind of an extra at this point. So if somebody is a BMW fan, we could probably work out something pretty easily on that. I did spend about $40 to get it here, so I would like to make some of the money back, but I'm not too worried about it. Or maybe we could trade for something. I'd rather trade for stuff anyway. So I feel like I get something better than, to me, money is Hot Wheels, and they get the car too. So, but there you go. There's the mail call. This came over probably the last, I don't know, 10 days. I don't really have much more expected to come other than the playset, the Cool Toys playset. If you're savvy on eBay, you can go look at, sold items on there and figure out what I got. Or you can wait till the release of the video when it comes in, and I'll put that up on YouTube, of course. So, but I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful holiday for that. And hope everybody's ready for the new year. Like I said, I'm starting my 20 months. That's how long it's going to take to get my stuff paid off. And then after that, it actually ends on my birthday. It was part of the reason why I kind of started it and orchestrated or put the plan together of how it's going to do. So my birthday in 2027, I will be debt free. That will also be able to do some stuff over on the farm to prep the land for building, since I'm not paying interest on all these other things that I got right now, and the payments, of course, but mainly the interest, right? It gets kind of crazy. So we'll probably get the well dug, we'll get some of the land flattened out, and yeah, gotta get power over there, right? There's no power, so we gotta get power company come out, provide us power over to the area where the land or the house is going to be built. So a lot of those things will be able to happen. So a lot is riding on this. And then once I kind of get through that, get into the stage of where I'm ready to probably build a shop first, so that we have a place for all of our belongings to go into while we make the transition from this house to the house being built, and potentially live in for just a short period of time, if not in the camper. And we sell this and then use this money to obviously fund the new build. So I have a build in mind. It is pretty cool, a little bit different, which is exactly my style, a little bit different, unique, and so I think it will work out really great. I have some ideas on putting together like a little showcase room already. I might test it out here in this particular house. We'll kind of see how it goes, but it's, that stuff costs a little bit more money for display cases and all that kind of stuff, especially what I'm looking at doing. So I don't know if it'll happen here, but once we get the house built and the only thing I have is the mortgage payment, things are going to be picking up a little bit from there. I know it's a few years from now, but I think it'll be super worth it, and I'll be in a much better place financially to do some more stuff, maybe promote the website a little bit more, If you want anything, improvements on the website, right, you guys can subscribe on the website, MVPHotWheels.com. All that money goes back towards it. I pay a hosting fee and the URL, fees and all that kind of stuff. So all that's coming out. But if anything that comes in, from subscribers, if we get to especially 50 subscribers, we'll have a giveaway on there every month with the money that comes in from the people that subscribe. So like everything kind of stays right there in the website. And to try to make it better, I'll keep taking pictures. I'll keep adding this stuff to there as well. And then, once everything kind of settles and I'm in the house, I think I'll have enough funds, to save up, obviously, for a couple months or whatever, but then be able to pay big chunks to get the auction house kind of going. So if we're not there at that point, if it takes off and people start subscribing and are using it and it starts to make some money, it could happen sooner. But that's just kind of where I'm at financially. I just don't have a lot of money to do all that kind of stuff together and get the house built and all that kind of stuff. So one thing at a time, just living life, enjoying the Hot Wheels scene. And I'm glad you guys are coming along with it. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, go over to MVP Hot Wheels and subscribe over there. Like I said, everything goes back into the website, and we'll try to make a really great place for information and a place to find cars in the future, all that kind of stuff. So, and if you have information you want to provide for cars that are already on there, feel free. I'll take it. I mean, it's easy to copy and paste and, change it than it is to come up with the wording for it. So if you've got information about some of the stuff that I haven't done research on, I'll take it, right? We'll put it on there. I'll do some research to verify that it's accurate, so we're not just putting up anything. But I want, the idea is that is a place to go where you can find out, again, what packages certain variations come from, the information behind it, anything that we could kind of add to it if we wanted to, if it's relevant, right? Or it seems to be a question that's continuously asked, right? We could put that stuff on there and, make it available to everybody. So, and just kind of make this hobby a little bit better. But appreciate everybody watching. I hope you have a happy new year. I can't wait to see what 2026 comes for myself and all of you, and all of you guys. And feel free to jump on Facebook. Show me what you're getting. I love watching it, even though I might be a little jelly here and there. I love seeing what other people get. I saw Kyle got the Lego truck and put it together. That was pretty cool. I sent him, I was pretty excited about the playset, so I sent him a picture like immediately, like, dude, look what I found. So there's, just awesome to find, new stuff and see new things, especially that's 35 years old, which seems crazy to say at this point. And hopefully there's some more gems out there that we could find and bring into the light for you guys. So again, thanks for watching. Have a happy new year, and I will see you guys in the new year. Right, bye.